Whenever God is giving you a vision, the devil sends someone to discourage you. Now that vision and discouragement, they go hand in hand. That there is someone who wants to tell you what that you can't do. Always someone who wants to tell you that your motivation isn't right. That your plan will not succeed. That you are not where you ought to be. That you're not doing what you are supposed to be doing. And he always uses folks that are close to you, folks that are very close to you. And when you're about to go into the battle, you have to be very selective of who speaks into your spirit. You cannot listen to everybody. You can't take advice from everybody. You can't deal with everybody's issues. You cannot be persuaded by everybody's opinions, because there are some people who are not qualified to speak into your spirit when you're about to go into the greatest challenge of your life. There are some folks you gotta ignore, some folks you gotta cut out, you gotta walk away from. Some folks you have to shut your ear to because they are not there to help you. They are there to discourage you. And you should never underestimate how far jealous folks will go to discourage you when they know God has favored you. You gotta be careful, because there are some people your vision intimidates them. You were trying to do what they quit trying to do years ago. You got the audacity and you were taking it to somewhere they only dream of taking it to when it was their time. And they are going to do everything to discourage you, to make sure your resume never outshines theirs. And look, you've got to be very careful, folks who do not have the discernment of what God, the Father, has assigned you to do. Because the truth is, they'll try everything they could to discourage you from doing that which God has called you to do. There are some people you cannot listen to. There's some nonsense, some foolishness you can't listen to. And you got to understand something. If the enemy cannot discourage you, he tries to scare you away from pursuing what God has planned for you to do. He will remind you of how Goliath has been victorious for many years. He will also run the list of everyone who tried to kill Goliath and failed, just to scare you and to put fear into you. He will remind you of everyone who was diagnosed and died, of everyone who gave in their best and came short, of everyone who wanted to but couldn't, of folks who really dreamt and never saw it in reality. But you cannot pay attention to it all. You cannot listen to it. You must stand on your truth of your vision and the message God has given you. To go into the world with confidence and win the battle, you cannot listen to them. You just cannot. You should give their words no attention. Leave them alone. They are dangerous. And go into the world knowing that God is fighting with you side by side, and you will be victorious always. If it's in your heart, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share the video. Have a beautiful day.